Hello everyone, I am your host RuneMaster, and here is the third haunted file in the Necrophile series. My opponent today is Nick, or as he's known on Twitter as ColossusXD. Now he is bringing the Garchomp, the Darmanitan, Porygon 2, Mandibuzz, the Scizor, and the Greninja. And you know who I'm bringing. I got the Harlequin, I got Dark Prestige, Helium Hex, Rune, Hexcalibur, and Spectral. Now I assume he's going to lead off with that Greninja to see who I'm going to bring in first, because Greninja, I'm assuming, is a special attacker? He may be a physical attacker. I'm not sure yet. Let's find out. And here he comes. Colossus. I send out my Harlequin. He brings out Greninja, yep. And it's shiny! Ooh, I love shiny Greninja. That thing is awesome. He's black with that red tongue. Man, my two favorite colors right there. So he draws. And he has that Focus Sash. Mental note to self, he has Focus Sash. Alright, he brings in Shady Lady, his Mandibuzz. And Mega Evolve. And I go for Shout Sneak to see how much it would do. And it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I get damaged by Rocky Helmet. That's okay. I go for Willow to cut his attack in half. He goes for Foul Play. And that's going to hurt like a son of a gun. Ooh, 2 HP. I hang out with 2 HP. I quickly go for Destiny Bond because I do not want to be... I don't want to die for nothing. But he goes for Toxic. And that was a really good play on his part. A really good play. And that Toxic is going to take me out. And it will not take him out. I was extremely upset. But I was like, well, whatever. So because he is burned, I bring in my Helium Hex. But my plan failed because he withdrew. And he brings in Salty Quacker, his Porygon 2. I get that stockpile off. I'm building up my defenses. Now he's probably thinking, what is he doing? Because he can't touch me with any ghost moves. But I can keep going with stockpiles. So I'm sitting behind 2 stockpiles. And he goes for that Thunderbolt. And I'm like, yes! Activate that weakness policy, buddy. Make it activate it. So my weakness policy is activated. I have 2 substitutes. And I go for another 3rd stockpile. I was getting a little greedy here. So he goes for Toxic. But that is okay. Because the person who I'm baton passing to is a Steel type. And he will not be affected by my poison. So baton pass. And I go in right for Hexcalibur. He goes for Ice Beam. But remember, I am sitting behind 3 substitutes and a weakness policy. So what is Salty Quacker gonna do now? Die. But I was surprised. He hangs on. He goes for a Thunderbolt. It hurts me a little bit. And of course, I get the, the Parahacks, or whatever it's called. I get paralyzed. And I'm like, of course. First shot, I get paralyzed. I messaged him during this, and I'm like, what? And he was just laughing. So we keep doing these shenanigans. He recovers, I attack him. He recovers, I attack him. He recovers. And now I'm paralyzed. So at this point, I'm thinking, what am I going to do now? How am I going to get around this guy? He goes for another recover. And I cannot move, but I'm slowly recovering back up. He goes for an ice beam. And I'm still paralyzed. I recover back up. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, really? These shenanigans? Really? recover. So I get that king shield up. I don't want to take any more damage, but, you know, just heal slowly. And if I'm going to keep being paralyzed, I might as well just stay in my defensive form. So I try for it. I go for that flash cannon. And he goes for a cover. I'm like, really? Come on, buddy. I go for it again. So he finally withdraws. I'm like, oh, thank God. No offense, buddy. He brings in Carnage, his Caesar, and I go right for Flash Cannon. And surprisingly, it didn't take him out. But he has also Steel type too, so he does resist that move. So he reacts to his Mega Stone. Boom, baby! There he is. Mega Caesar, that Carnage. And of course, I'm paralyzed. He goes for that U-turn. But surprisingly, it doesn't do that much. But he goes back to Nick. And now he's going to bring out Shady Lady. That Mandibuzz. Now I'm thinking maybe I should go to shield form, or maybe I should just go out for an all-out attack. But I decided to go for it. I went for King Shield because I know he's probably going to do what's it called, foul play, because my attack is maxed. So which he does, and his attack harshly falls, and with the burn, so he's not even going to scratch me unless he does the foul play again. So he goes for another foul play. Because I'm in my defensive form, it doesn't even hurt that much. But I go right for the Flash Cannon. And it is enough to take him out. Hope you guys like the music. I picked the Team Rocket one. It's pretty cool, I like it. Now he brings in Garchomp. Now I'm suspecting that he's going to do a Crunch or a Flamethrower, so I go right for the King Shield. But he goes for Earthquake. But I'm in my defensive form, so I should be okay. Because I'm also sitting behind 3 stockpiles. And still, that is a lot of damage. And I go right for Flash Cannon again. At this point, I'm running out of the PP for Flash Cannon. And now Garchomp goes down. He brings in Salty Quacker. And I'm like, oh, let's not start this shenanigans again. And I'm paralyzed, of course. And I get that recover off, but it's not enough. And he goes for other Thunderbolts. And Hexcalibur goes down. The mighty Titan is down. Well, the Trojan sword, I guess you'd call it. Looks like a Trojan sword. It's pretty cool looking. So I'm going in for Dark Prestige. Now I have given him a new moveset. I got Substitute, Disable, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast. And I'm going to keep that moveset on my Gengar for a while. See how it turns out. At this point, I don't care how powerful the attack is, I just want him down. I go for Focus Blast. I know it's overkill, but I was just like, get that mofo out of here. I'm like, oh, that Porygon too. So I recover a little bit. And he brings out Greninja. He brings out the Greninja. And I know Greninja can outspeed me, so I withdraw. And at this point, I'm guessing I'm trying to set up again, but I'm just using my Drifblim as death fodder now, really. And so I take the hit and I go down, but that is okay because I wanted a clean entry for my Spectral. Now, if you know, my Spectral will go first. He will beat the Greninja, but like in the beginning, he is carrying the Focus Sash, and so he hangs on. He uses Scald, which, man, that's really gonna hurt. But I survive it with 7 HP. I don't know how that happened. It's nuts. That's awesome. He brings in Carnage again. But remember, I'm locked into my Fire Blast, and so my Fire Blast will take him out. Now he brings out Beast Mode. And here he is, Beast Mode. His Darmanitan. And I withdraw. And I bring in Rune, my physical wall. And he goes for the Rock Slide. He goes for it twice. I go for Hex. That did pretty good damage, surprisingly. At this point, I probably should have went for a Pain Split instead of another Hex, just to get some more recovery and bring him down a little bit more, but I didn't for some reason. Goes for another Rock Slide, and that is not enough to kill me yet. I hang out with 3, and I bring him down. In this battle, the only real purpose for Cofagrigus was to just take him down purposely, just him. And I thought about withdrawing, but again, I took out one Pokemon with Cofagrigus, and now I'm just using him as death fodder. Now I bring in my Spectral, because he will outspeed him. So I go for Shadow Ball, just a safe Shadow Ball. And he goes down. And that's it. That is the battle with Nick. Great battle. I had so much fun. It was a great match. That Porygon 2, it was this battle that really made me appreciate Porygon 2, even though I hate him. But I really love Porygon 2 now. I definitely want to raise my own, especially in Mandibuzz. I really like Mandibuzz. But guys, thank you for watching this battle. It was an awesome. It was awesome to battle Nick. Definitely go visit him. He is starting up a channel as well. So go support him. I'll leave his link below. And guys, if you want to battle me, just leave your FC at the bottom. I'll leave mine in the description underneath the video as well. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.